me dirty, I ain't mad at you. Cause I always find another in the winter or the summer every season. The way you step me in the heart, it feel like treason. Brody told me, boy, you losing focus for no reason.
Introducing Khanyisile.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to it. If it's your very first time here, thank you so much. I hope you take up your space in my family tree by clicking on the subscribe button right next to it. There's a clock. If you click on that as well, you'll be automatically subscribed and, of course, notified every single time I drop a brand new video. Now, if you're golden older, been riding with me, thank you so much for coming back. I know some of you thought I was never going to come back because I haven't posted in a little over a year, but I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Today, as you guys can see in the title, we're doing a sort of like a reintroduction, because if you haven't noticed yet, I've sort of deleted all the videos that I've had on my YouTube channel, because most of them, if not all of them, were copywritten. So I just got rid of them and I was like, you know what, let me just start over. So here I am starting over. Yes, very first video, reintroduction. I'm Khanyisile Mtipa, 31 years of age today. 31 years of age, turning 32 this year only. Born, bred, raised in the Northern Cape, in a town called Uppington. Yeah, very warm when it's summer, very cold when it's winter. It is a lovely town. I'm very proud to be from here. What else? I'm a fashion designer by profession. I run 3 brands. Well, under the fashion umbrella, I run 3 brands, namely Native Elements, which is more your traditional stuff. I call it my love letter to South Africa, my love letter to the Xhosa nation, my love letter to Africa as a whole. And then you get a Wretched Royalty, which is a very street, very me, very literally an extension of me, who I am and how I dress and my style and what I deem as beautiful and sexy and sultry, yet very classy, yet very royal. I think that's where the name comes from, wretched, because I can be very wretched. Well, not anymore when I was younger. Maybe still. Maybe still. This is delicious. And I can be very royal. So that's where the brand comes from, the name of the brand rather comes from, Wretched Royalty. And then there is Black Couture, which is more your red carpet stuff, your more expensive stuff, your more formal stuff. So those are the 3 brands that I run under the fashion umbrella of my business. And then I'm an event MC, red carpet host, aspiring television presenter, aspiring radio personality. So that in a nutshell is what I do. Also, there's some other things that I also do that I'm adding and we are developing as we go along. As you know, this industry in South Africa is very small, it's very complex, so you need to do a lot of stuff if you really want to live a very comfortable life. And I was not born to suffer. That's why I'm doing everything I possibly can. Also, you cannot be mad. I'm not mad that God decided to bless me with so many talents, you know? Period. Anyway, that's who I am, what I do. In a nutshell, just like a little reintroduction. Those who've been here will know already, but those of you who've literally just joined me, that in a nutshell is who I am and what I do. What else should I tell you? I think we need to jump into where I've been this couple of months, this past year, because I last posted a video in 2021, I think, when I hosted Mrs. Uppington. Yes, that was the last vlog I did, or last YouTube video I did, and that is over a year ago. Where have I been? I've been around. I really have been focusing on bringing Wretched Royalty and Native Elements and Black Couture, the fashion part of me, really working very hard to sort of make all 3 brands standout brands, make all 3 brands go-to brands. So that's what we've been doing. So I've been really working very hard on building those 3 brands, making sure that all 3 of them can stand on their own. So with Native Elements, we've really have grown in leaps and bounds. So many traditional events happening. So obviously, I've just been very busy making sure I'm there. If there's a traditional wedding, somebody's wearing native elements. If there's umgidi, somebody's wearing native elements. Umcimbi, somebody's wearing native elements. Wherever there is something traditional happening, somebody is wearing native elements. And that's the exact same thing I tried to do with ReIntroduction as well. I remember an event last year, which was the all-white party. I dressed so many people for their day. And that is really what I was gunning for and I was working towards the entire year last year. Black Couture. We did so many matric farewells, we did so many wedding guests, we did so many 21sts, we did so many birthdays. We just did so many things under all three of my brands. So that's really where I've been focusing all my energies on. What I've been sort of keeping myself busy with. I really wanted to grow my fashion business, and that's exactly what I did last year, the entire 2022. Also, on a more personal level, I think the reason why I took such a long break from YouTube, I wasn't even sure if it was gonna come. No, I'm lying. Always knew I wanted to be back, but like I think the main reason is the growth I went through in 2022 on a personal level. I got to really know myself. I got to find who I really am, what I really enjoy, what I don't like. Like I got to know me. And I think it was a very uncomfortable journey. It was a very confusing journey. It had lots and lots and lots of downs. And I didn't want to share that with everyone because it was very personal to me. I'm a very private person. Anybody that isn't around me, my family, friends will know I'm a very private person. So I had to go through that journey of self-discovery or rediscovering myself and my purpose and really just trying to find out what am I doing here? Why am I on this earth? And also what am I doing? And that led to questions like what do I want to show people on YouTube? What do I want to show people on Instagram, on Twitter, etc., etc. So that journey really was very personal, and you could see it on camera. It really did show on camera because I did record a couple of things, I did edit, but like when I look back at the footage, I was like, but who is this? What am I trying to show? Am I being authentic? And I wasn't feeling like I was being very authentic because I wanted to be that person. I was so confused with regards to who I am that copying everybody else. This looks nice, let me try that. That looked nice. So I wasn't being me, and it really showed on the footage, on the content that I created. So I really just wanted it to be who I am, what I'm about, what I love, what I don't like, etc., etc. And just comparing myself with all these influencers and all these YouTubers and just everybody doing what I want to do, or seeing just people do what I want to do, and then just biting off them. It really showed on the content, and I wasn't prepared to show that to you guys because it would not have been me. You guys were gonna get used to versions and things of play pretend me, and that's not what I want for myself. I want people to really love and fall in love with the authentic me. If you like me, I want you to like the real me, not somebody I pretended to be on camera. So really that is where I've been, and yeah, what else should I update you guys on? I'm still very single. When am I not? I'm still very single. What else is there? Yeah, basically I should just probably talk about what I plan to do this year. This year, really, like I said, just finding and discovering, and really just discovering who I am and finding myself. It really made so many things clearer for me. I now know exactly what I want to do. I now know exactly, like I've always known I wanted to be entertainment, I wanted to be television, the radio, I want to do, but like now I know what type of shows I want to do on TV, what type of radio gigs I want to do, I now know exactly where I fit. Because I'm not somebody that, I used to be somebody that just tried everything to just see what sticks. But now I know exactly, this is the kind of that I want to do. That is the type of that I want to do, So just discovering and really falling in love and getting to know who I really am sort of made it so much easier for me to just know where I want to go. So this year we really just, last year it was discovering, building, learning, loving, falling in love with, and learning, etc., etc. So now we just release. There's so many incredible projects that I'm working on. There's so many incredible projects at the back of my head that I'm still gonna work on. But yeah, I'll continue with the plan, build and build and build retro royalty, native elements, build black couture, really just cement myself as a go-to fashion designer. And then of course I want to do more hosting work outside of Uppington, outside of the Northern Cape. So we're going to start looking and just seeing where the spaces are for me to go full, because I really believe there's a market for me, there's a space for me, and this year really is just about finding those spaces and cementing, just taking up those spaces, and of course cementing myself. And yeah, also there's so many things that I want to do and I'm going to do this year that's going to propel me to the next level, that's going to set me up for the next level, because I'm not in a hurry, honey. We are pacing ourselves. What is meant to be will be. What is laid down for me, I will achieve. I don't think God will create me and bless me with all these talents for me to remain in one spot. The world must see there's greatness. The world is going to see there's greatness. So that really is the plan for 2023, just to release and unleash. So gird your is going to get very, very, very hectic. Ha! You don't believe me? Ha! It is going to get very, 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 very hectic. But yeah, I think that's about it with reintroducing myself. Being very stood. Why is my tongue doing things? So that is basically in terms of reintroducing myself and well-being, just a young life update. That's where I've been. That's what I've been up to. That's what I've been busy with. That is the plans for the future. That are the plans for the future. I'm not going to go in detail because people out there have dark hearts. We have witches that watch our every move. So, and just release. So that's the plan. That's the motto. Shut up and release. Work hard, release. Succeed, release. Celebrate, come back, release some more. So yeah, that's basically all that I wanted to share with you guys. Very excited to be back. If you haven't just, please make sure that you subscribe. Also click on that button so that you can be notified every single time I drop a video. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I will be back again very soon. My name is Kay. From me, in my Bernini blush, we are out of here. Bye.